In this video, I've got 5 super easy and super tasty cocktails, highball serves for your favourite coconut rum, whether that's Malibu or whether that's something like this. This is Dead Mans Fingers Coconut. Hi, I'm Steve the Barman, and I'm hoping these videos are helping you to drink, serve and enjoy your favourite spirits even more. If you really like the recipes in this video, then make sure you give me a big old thumbs up, give me a like below, and also if you don't want to miss any of my future cocktail recipes or videos, whatever, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Right then, coconut rum, it just oozes fun. There is going to be nothing technical, nothing pretentious in this video. I'm going to be using Dead Mans Fingers Coconut Rum. This is my go-to. This will work, or all 5 of these will work exceptionally well with Malibu. The big difference is Malibu's more of a liqueur. Right, for your first recipe, I've already featured this before. This is also a big popular one on my events as well. This is kind of a low calorie-ish, but super tasty, easy Pina Colada. Now you don't even need to shake this one at all. It's super fun, so we're going to make it straight into my little cool pineapple glass. Links in the show notes of where you can get these from. These are amazing. So the first ingredient you want is 50 ml of your coconut rum. Next ingredient you want is some orgeat. Now this is a little bit of sugar in this, so this is where the sugar is coming from essentially. Orgeat is kind of an almond with a bit of orange flower or a bit of vanilla in there as well. Essentially almond syrup. So I am just going 15 ml. Now for your mixer, I love using these. You can see the other 2 there as well. This is Franklin's & Sons Sister Soda. It's pineapple and cardamom soda mixer. Hasn't got the sweetness. Now I'm just going for 150 ml, so 2/3 of the can. Now that's all the liquid you need. It doesn't look much in there, but we're just now going to top it with crushed ice. Just before you completely fill it, take your spoon, give it a good stir, and then top it with a bit more crushed ice. And then garnish wise, just going for a slice of pineapple, a good straw. I don't think you need any citrus in there. I think that is a well balanced mixer. Just a super easy, low calorie Pina Colada. It is super delicious. Right, your second cocktail, another super easy and fun one, another highball. This is just a coconut, raspberry and mango highball. It just works. Now I've just got 5 fresh raspberries. I'm just going to pop them in the bottom there, and then I just want 50 ml of your coconut rum, whether it's Dead Man's Fingers or Malibu. Then take your muddler or rolling pin, whatever you got, and you just need to bash the purees down into a little puree. Now we just need our mixer, and this is where the mango's coming from. These guys, Rubicon, feature on my channel quite a lot. I just think they are fun, innocent drinks, packing super flavours, just lovely. So I'm just going 150 ml of sparkling Rubicon mango. Now same with the Pina Colada, we just want crushed ice, so just virtually fill the glass up with crushed ice. Take your spoon and give it a good stir, get all those raspberries through. Once that's all nicely stirred, I've got a chunky lime wedge. I'm just going to squeeze that in now. Top up with a tiny bit more crushed ice. And then garnish wise, just got 3 raspberries there, and serve with a straw. And that's my coconut raspberry mango highball. It's lovely. Swizzle, whatever you want to call it, lovely. There's one piece of bar equipment that I cannot do without when I'm making cocktails, and that's the Mezcla Precision measure. It's super accurate. It's a lot more than just a 25 ml, 50 ml measure. Inside the 25 ml end, we've got lines every 5 ml, and the 50 ml end, we've got lines every 10 ml. Why is that important? Because not all cocktails call for 25 ml of this or 50 ml of that. So when you need 15 ml of lime juice or 10 ml of sugar syrup, the Mezcla Precision measure is just absolutely amazing. Right, cocktail number 3. Again, simple name. I've just called this a Coconut and Kiwi Dream. It's really lovely. Got about 2/3 of a kiwi there, just sort of cube peeled and then cube down. I've just saved a little bit at the end for the garnish, a little wheel. Because that's nice and ripe, I don't need to add anything to it at this stage, so I'm just going to muddle it, turn that into a nice kind of puree. Now you need your rest of your ingredients, so I'm going 10 ml to start off with of lemon juice. I'm going 50 ml of your coconut rum. And then I just want 50 ml of a proper 100% pressed pineapple juice. This is just Tesco's own. I just decant into these bottles because it makes it easier for the pourers for events. So I'm just going 50 ml pineapple juice. Now I'm just going to top this with crushed ice. Just before you fill it up completely with ice, just take your spoon, give it a quick stir, and then I'm just going to top it with a little bit more crushed ice. And then just to garnish, I've just got a kiwi wheel there, served with a little sip straw. And that is my Coconut Kiwi Dream. Right then, cocktail number 4, we're going for a Coconut Daiquiri. Whenever you're making cocktails with rum, you have to make a daiquiri. It is the law, super easy, so refreshing to drink, really nice, lovely to drink, lovely. So we're just going to serve it in our Nick and Nora glass. First thing we need to do is just chill it down. Now we're going to shake the cocktail, so we're going to make it in our cocktail shaker. First ingredient you want is 50 ml of your coconut rum. Ingredient number 2 is a freshly squeezed lime juice, 15 ml. And then ingredient number 3 is your sugar. Sugar for me in daiquiris is very much about your palate. It's always adjust the taste. In my opinion, you should never let a bartender tell you it should have this much sugar in it. We've all got different palates, so different people will need different amounts of sugar. That's my personal belief. For me, I'm going equal amounts of sugar to the lime juice, so I'm going 15 ml. The daiquiris are kind of like the rough and ready drinks. They're really just so quick to make. But I always like to shake with crushed ice. Just gives that tiny little bit more dilution. So just add crushed ice. We're just going to shake this for about 12 seconds. Now for me, again, there's no right or wrong with this. If I was going for a larger martini glass like this, I would just single strain this cocktail. But as I'm going for a smaller Nick and Nora glass, I am actually going to double strain this. So we're going to run it through the Hawthorne strainer, single strain, and then double strain it through a tea strainer. Get rid of your ice, and then double strain. And then just to garnish, whatever you fancy, you could do kind of a smaller lime wedge, but you could do a lime wedge on the side. But I like using dehydrated. This is a dehydrated lemon. Just adds a nice little colour contrast onto the top there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and get that on the camera. But that is such a simple coconut daiquiri. Cheers. Now your 5th and final coconut rum cocktail. This one, I really like this actually. This is courtesy of Dead Mans Fingers, and this is their Chilli Frostbite. I've just flipped a couple of little ingredients just to make it, I think, a little bit easier and cleaner to make, if you like. So this is the Chilli Frostbite. Right, this cocktail is going to get served in a nice highball. It's no right. I'm actually going to shake this. You don't have to. You could just build, stir, and serve. But I'm just going to shake it. So in a cocktail shaker, first ingredient, 50 ml of your coconut rum. Ingredient number 2, 20 ml of freshly squeezed lime juice. The third ingredient I am going for is some honey syrup. I love to use honey syrup. It's one of my favourite syrups to work with, especially in rum cocktails. It's just lovely. So I think personally this needs about 5 ml of honey syrup. You could go slightly more, but 5 ml works for me. Now the fourth ingredient, this is kind of where the flip is. The original recipe has a sort of a chili sort of muddled in there, but I actually think the chili syrup gives it a much cleaner and a much easier way of making the drink, and it's a lovely tasting chili syrup as well. So for me, equal amounts to the honey syrup. So I just did 5 honey syrup, I'm going 5 chili syrup. And then just to finish this off, I'm going 75 ml of a proper pressed, 100% pressed apple juice. As I keep saying, supermarket brands are fine as long as it's the pressed stuff, not the clear stuff from concentrator. Okay, so 100% pressed apple juice, 75 ml. Next thing to do is just ice down your cocktail shaker, so completely fill that up with ice. Now we're just going to shake hard and fast for about 12 seconds. When you're happy it's cold enough, No need to strain it or anything like that. I'm just going to pour straight into my highball glass. Now if you need to, you just top it up with a little bit more ice, and then just to garnish, I've got one. We're just going for a little chili on the side there. If you don't like things too hot, make sure none of the seeds go in the drink. Serve it with a straw, and that is Dead Man's Fingers Chilli Frostbite. And there we have it, boys and girls. They are my five of loads of coconut rum cocktails. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you in my very next video.